Hi guys. Thanks for waiting. Oh, sorry about that. I tried to set up some new stuff, like last night. The Scuff Stream ads character. And it was all working fine last night, and then I hit go live, and nothing worked. It was like hi. Thanks for waiting. It was like essentially stuck on like the loading screen. I mean, not really. I mean, it's like the equivalent of a load. It was essentially like I clicked go live, and it was just like starting stream ... and then it would just never start. And I was stuck there like 3 or 4 times. So I can really figure out what was going on, but we're here and I think it should work. And oh, it's really small, but it's there. Let's move it. It's so small. I'll fix that. It's okay. I have little chat bubbles here in the top. Ooh. Yeah, they're a little small, but they're there. Oh, and there's a bit of a delay too, but we can move them. I don't know. Somewhere a little more visible. But yeah, essentially I tried to add a bunch of like cute stuff to the stream, and I think it like broke my stream. Maybe I'll switch the side. Have it like on this side. I don't think now my cursors. Whatever. Just having my coffee. But yeah, how are you guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Move my stuff around. All my stream stuff is now like a couple seconds delayed. So I traded sleep for Silksong, and now I'm EP. I'm there too. I'm not that. I don't have that much time into it yet. I have like maybe like 8 hours, but it's really fun. It's really difficult, but it's really fun. I'm having a good time. I am surviving. I know what that means. I hope you're doing okay. I'm surviving is like the way to say like, yeah, that's going. I hope your classes are going well. It's currently 9 PM. It's very cold here. Oh. I wish it was a little chilly here. It's not. It's still pretty hot. But I got tea. Nice. What kind of tea? I have my coffee. Ooh, mint. Nice. I'm always like 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 warm tea always sounds good, but I'm always worried about it because tea can be really caffeinated, and you don't really think about the caffeine that's in tea, because like to me, tea is like a cozy, like chill kind of drink. It's like a nice sleepy time drink, but yeah, like some teas are really caffeinated, so it does the opposite. Ari, what tea do you have? I live in the Midwest. It shouldn't be cold yet. That's true. Yeah, I'm like both. Oh, I want it to be colder and it's too hot, but I'm also like, oh, it's okay if the warm weather stays for a bit longer so I can still like, go out and stuff. But oh, the emojis aren't working on that on-screen chat. Okay, well that's fine. This is already like a super scuffed stream, so we'll just I'll just see what I need to fix and I'll do that after today's stream, and hopefully tomorrow I won't have to go through this again. Oh, Jicha! Nice. I have like 4 different boxes on my desk. All of Hojicha or just like different teas? All different teas. Green tea, Hojicha, oolong, and Korean bar. Ooh, those are all the good ones. See, I think I'm not like good with making tea, as in I'm the type that like I'll make it or I'll start making it and I'll forget about it. Which is fine for like, coffee because it just stays warm in the pot, or, if you're using a coffee machine or something. But with tea, you can steep it too long and it just gets like really bitter or like way too strong after. So I just always forget about my tea when I make it. So. Haji-san! Yeah, we've got some stuff going on. Also, like, because of my little stream overlay border, there's no real good place in the chat. Forgot tea had caffeine, so I drank a bunch and felt my heart speed up. Also, my mom makes tea in the coffee maker. Like, that's a good idea. It's the danger if you steep it too long, it becomes tea with capital T. Capital T. I've been using the same tea bag for multiple cups, so the last few cups tend to be more bitter. Yeah, I mean, I try to do, like, I always try to, like, really stretch out every tea bag, so I will go for multiple drinks. Teetus. Yeah, I'm not very good with really bitter drinks too, so like the more bitter the tea is, the harder it is for me to drink. Okay, let me actually like start doing something. Let's just plan out some poses. Oh, the emojis are not working on the stream chat. didn't know you could do that with tea. We always just make a new batch. Well, I think it goes like one way or the other. Either if you reuse the tea bag, it either becomes like a little stronger, a little more bitter, or it becomes like too light, like the flavor isn't as strong. And usually for me, it's the flavor isn't that strong, but I think it's also like the type and the quality that you're using. I don't think you're supposed to. I just feel like I get more out of my tea bags. Yeah, like it's maybe like a you shouldn't, but I always do. So I'm like, well, I paid for all these, and I get like one tiny cup of tea, like one drink out of it. So I'm sure I can get one or two more. Can't see that. Out. Who's this? Right. We started talking about tea and coffee, but that's actually what I was planning on drawing today. I mean, I'm on my third cup of tea from the same tea bag right now. I mean, yeah, like I try for that. Like at least two, at least 2 cups from one tea bag is what I always try for. And maybe shouldn't, but it's very bitter. But sometimes I like bitter, especially when I just stay up late. Do you need to stay up late today? Hmm. Not sure. Once double brewed some tea and my mom made me throw it out. Oh. I'll flip this one. Maybe she didn't like it. want that. There. A weird size campus. You know what? I think I'm gonna switch tea bags. Are you gonna do the same tea, or are you gonna make a different one? That's the question. Ooh. I am the type that like switches out. Like every other day I do a different one. Something like, okay, so in the morning I'm more of a coffee drinker. So I've got a couple different like coffee beans, and so every other day like I'll grind a different set of coffee beans that I have, so that, you know, Monday is one coffee, then Wednesday, Friday, and then Tuesday, Thursday is the other coffee that I have. So I never like do them like both in a row. I like see which one you have the most of and use that one. Must be balanced. I remember when I used to drink coffee all day, every day. I have Mickey ears. I mean, I've thought that too. They're quite Mickey, like the Mickey ears, but there's big panda ears they get circular and more circular as time goes on. I used to be big on canned coffee, not so much anymore. I've never really been much of a canned coffee person. I feel like it tastes a little different in the can. But like, I have a coffee pretty much every day, but I don't really consider myself like a big coffee person. But compared to a lot of other people I know who drink like a lot of coffee, or like every day, or like multiple cups a day, or, you know, they have like the really fancy machines in their home and stuff. Legally distinct Mickey ears, basically. They're not quite circles, and they're not quite like grayscale black. Yeah, I guess canned coffee is not as popular outside of Asia. Or well, I think you can get like the little Starbucks drinks in. They're not like cans, but they're like, you know, the metal bottles that you can buy like at the stores. But they're not like cans. That's the way you get them in like Japan or. Yeah, I prefer like a fresh coffee, but I feel like coffee doesn't really wake me up. It's more that like having a nice warm drink in the morning is nice. Getting a hot can of coffee from a vending machine in Hokkaido waiting for the train hits different, like, it does. Well, hopefully the train in the morning isn't that crowded, but... Oh, I've only been to Hokkaido, like, I visited Sapporo for maybe a weekend, and I really want to go back, because it's a really, really cool city. It's very pretty. I didn't get out a lot of time there, and we went kind of around the snow festival, so the weather was quite not good. Well, we left just before a big like snowstorm came in, essentially. But I'd like to spend more time in Hokkaido. I remember the food being really good in Hokkaido. My morning like train drink used to be a hot what do they call it? Like hotto lemon, which is like it's just like a hot lemon drink with has like honey, and it's like a warm lemonade essentially. But I had to talk a lot at my job where I had a morning shift, so it was also really good for my throat. Ah, it's so good. I really want to visit Hokkaido in the winter and see the seals. But yeah, so I do have on-stream chat, but it seems the Twitch part is not showing on screen, which is worse. But it should be there. So I'll just be reading out the Twitch comments. Sorry. I spent 3 months in Japan tracing family roots. Ooh, that sounds fun. Was it all just like Hokkaido, or did you go around Japan, or? They have little Starbucks cans in the convenience store next to my high school, so I used to go there a lot. Ooh. I went from Tokyo to Fukuoka to Hokkaido. Oh, nice. I don't think I've been to Fukuoka. I haven't been very west in Japan yet, and I really need to find some time to make that trip. Always a little unlucky when I have. See, like, when we tried to visit Kobe, like a heat wave came in, and it was just too hot to go outside and like explore the city and stuff like that. So, gotta do a Kobe trip again. But yeah, I haven't really been too far west. I think like really just Osaka and Kyoto, but I want to go more. And then like north, I haven't done too much north. Like I've been to Sapporo for like a weekend, but I want to check out like Miyagi and Aomori and stuff. I want to go for Christmas time. I want my Christmas fried chicken. Yeah. I think it's like a really funny thing to kind of say or think about, but when it comes Christmas time and you get like your big fried chicken bucket, It's like fun. Oh, I think people in chat will probably know, but if you don't know, in Japan, the like tradition for Christmas is like a fried chicken, like eating fried chicken, having like fried chicken dinner. So like KFC is super popular, like in Christmas time in Japan. Like you have to order your little chicken bucket from KFC in advance. Yeah, in advance. like there's a whole like order sheet and stuff that you have to fill out, like if you want KFC on Christmas. And then like I don't know if you've been to a KFC around Christmas time, because like the one close to me, I walked past it for Christmas. I didn't order one for Christmas, but they have like tables and stuff set up in their store that like just have orders lined up, and then so you come in and you pick up your chicken. Like it's crazy. You call that Christmas, I call that a Tuesday. Usually make it, because I don't want to deal with all the ordering process and trying to go to the store and all that. So I try to make it. I have an air fryer. It's not so bad. I'm gonna cheat by flipping the canvas because it's easier that way. I don't know, maybe we'll try for this one. They're all kind of the same pose. I see you're drawing on CSP. Please, ma'am, spare some brushes. So like a lot of the brushes I use are just searchable on the Clip Studio Paint like asset store. Honestly, I'm gonna think of how you can search these, because a lot of these are like in Japanese or like Korean. So the one I use a lot for line art, it's very comfortable, and it's like a little bit textured. So you can see that there's kind of like a little bump. So it's not a completely smooth line, but it's nice and sharp, and it feels really good to use. This one is a Sakuten. Sorry. And then other than that, that's kind of like the one that I use, to be honest, because everything else, like a lot of the brushes that I use that are downloaded, are just more for animation. So this one is like the like G pen for anime. So you can see it's a little like, I guess like fountain penny if you use it, but you're meant to use just small, like 2-point, 3-point. That makes a nice clean line. And I have like, so the one I'm sketching with now is a pencil, and it's like animator pencil. I think honestly, like I just searched like for animation on the brush, like the asset sort of like brush category, and I just downloaded a bunch of those. But Sakupen is the one I use most. That's for like just drawing and not animation. It's my line art pen. Hi! Most of the other stuff that I download is for like decorations and like cute little stamps, essentially, because I don't like making backgrounds. How have you been doing? I'm doing okay. I'm like tired because I start playing Silksong at 9 p.m. after I finished everything for the day, and then I keep playing until like 2 a.m. or later, and I should not be doing that, but it's really fun. But yeah, I have like pens that do these sort of things. And like like things that are easier to see on this gray background, like little stamps. It's easier to make decorations, and I mean, people that are familiar with my stuff might recognize these because I use these for backgrounds and like my animations and stuff, because I don't like to make backgrounds. I don't like to think about them, and yeah. Yeah, and sometimes it's really difficult, but I mean, I enjoy difficult games. So, I like the challenge. I'm not that far into it because I was really busy this past weekend. Like, I'm like maybe like 8 hours into it, but it's a tough game, so that's not very like far, I think. But I'm like a huge Hollow Knight fan. Like, I love Hollow Knight. It's one of my favorite games. Yeah, definitely harder than Hollow Knight. But it feels like Hornet feels really good to control. I think she's got a really cool movement. It's fun, but like I've only gotten to maybe 1 or 2 bosses, but they've been like the boss fights have been really fun so far. So I'm looking forward to more. But I think right now in my game, I'm probably going to backtrack a bit. Check out some like parts of the map that I haven't hit yet. Mostly because I'm looking for the fleas. Like, I've only found like 2 fleas so far, and I really want to find them because they're so cute. Just showing off some brushes, like stuff that I've downloaded. I download a lot of things for clothes and clothes patterns too. They take a long time to load those, so I don't want to like just show them off now because it might make things lag. And then some other things, like I have these like rainbow lights that help for like lighting effects. I feel like such a badass pogoing off the enemies with the diagonal dive. Yes, I love it. It feels so good. Like, I love hitting them with the dive, and then you bounce back off, and then you can do another hit, or you can just like keep hitting them. That always feels good. It's always like a coin toss whether I can do all the platforming, with the flowers and the balloons, and you have to like dive and bounce off them. I'm either like so good, like perfect, I can just do the whole line in one go, or I just miss the first one over and over and over. I was sure my best character. Yeah, like the song always gets stuck in my head. The little chime. And like knowing Hollow Knight, which I love so much, I get to all these NPCs and I'm just like, oh man, are they gonna have like a really sad story? Is something gonna happen to them that's gonna make me cry? Because Hollow Knight made me weep. But yeah, I'm having so much fun with it. I'm trying not to play too much so that my hands don't get too tired, because I have to do a lot of drawing and stuff. But I'm trying to be good and responsible and like do all the things I need to do, like all my drawing and all my work and all my like life stuff and cook dinner and stuff before I even start like looking at Steam. And I will delete my save file. I am worried because they remind me of the character, is it Myla in Hollow Knight, who like is also very cute and like sings a little song, and then as you go on with the story, like things start happening and you're just like, yeah, the worker bug, the little miner bug, and I'm just like, no. But Hollow Knight was also full of like lots of sweet and hopeful stories, so I'm like, I don't think they would make everything really sad. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and it's also making me want to replay Hollow Knight. So I think maybe when I finish, I might go back and play Hollow Knight, and maybe I'll stream it. Who knows? I'm like a little more conscious of how I act when I'm playing games now because I want to stream more games. And when I got to like a hard part, like a part that's giving me trouble, I don't want to say I like crash out. I mean, I get frustrated and stuff, but it's more that I get really quiet. So like if I just die over and over to like a boss, I'll just be like, you know, gamer lean in, lock in, and I'm just like silent. And I just like focus really hard. And I'm like, I don't know if that would be fun for anyone involved. But I don't know, I was thinking like maybe that's not too fun, but I have, you know, I watch some streamers who will get stuck on some bosses for literal days or hours and hours and hours. And I'm just like, oh, keep going. So like I never think that about anyone else, but how far have you gotten in the game? Not that far. I'm only like 8 hours in, which I know that doesn't say much, especially since you can spend a lot of time like exploring and backtracking. But it's difficult to say because everyone sort of takes different routes and finds different things and goes through things at different like paces, because you can just run through and go and go to, you know, area to area, or you can stay in one area for a long time. Yeah, like, what have I seen so far? Main parts, like I'm also trying not to say spoiler things, but I just got to Greymore, the area Greymore. I fought the room with the birds, which was really something. PNG toggle to gamer mode. You know what? I will do that because we're talking about games now. I beat Fourth Chorus, the boss, which was really fun. I really liked that boss fight. I hate the Flappy Birds. Yep, that's literally what I was saying when I was fighting them. Like, they're, when you look at them, you think it's not so bad, but when you actually are like jumping around trying to hit them, it's like so unpredictable. You're like, why are you up? Why are you down? Yeah. Oh, that whole area and Hollow Knight was really something. I really wish my like Twitch chat was showing on stream. We're just talking about Hollow Knight now. They even got the try attack with the knives. It was always the small ones that gave me the most trouble. The ones that like small ones that like swoop in. Especially the ones that was like the wave that was like 3 of them, because they would all be on a different level. Like one would be high, one would be medium, and one would be low, and I'm like, what do you want me to do to dodge these? Here, we'll use my gaming model to talk about games. Oh, I kind of want to change it. This is the first time I'm using this model, and it's just to talk about a video game. Your models are so good, thank you! I definitely want to actually use it soon. another stream where I'm like, it'll be a drawing stream, guys, and I don't draw, I just talk about something else. The models I use are just doodles, like in MS Paint. I mean, I think that's fine. And at least, like you made them, that's really cool. That's not like a dig at people who use pre-made models or, you know, buy them from other artists. It's just like, it's not easy to make one, you know? So I think even if you make just a little kind of doodle that bounces around, it's on MS Paint, that's cool, you know? I was not paying attention, I did not notice the model switch. Howdy, Allie, nice outfit. Howdy, Sheriff. Thank you. I was just talking about like Hollow Knight and Silksong a bunch. I was like, okay, if I'm gonna talk about games, and not draw on my drawing stream, I might as well use this. But yeah, I do kind of want to like spend my time playing Silksong and enjoying it by myself, but I am thinking about maybe streaming Hollow Knight or Nine Souls, because those games, like Hollow Knight I just love, and the Nine Souls has been on my list for a really long time. I like the nostalgia feeling of MS Paint doodles. Yeah, I also like the look of like pixel kind of line art and drawing and stuff. So talking about brushes and stuff, I have this one. It's called Goatee Pixel. And it's basically like a sharp brush with no like blurring on the edges, so really big. You can see like the edges are really jagged. Sorry, I'm using like a neon pink color to show you guys this. Sorry if it hurts your eyes. But see, it's like quite jaggedy. But when you zoom out, it's just, it kind of still retains that sharpness, but it's not that harsh. But it's kind of got this nostalgic kind of Famicom-esque old game look to it. So I think if you like that, like I would recommend this from Clip Studio Paint. I've done some drawings with it entirely, or other kind of pixel brushes, and I like the look of it. It's just really tough to make it, I guess, to have things look nice sometimes, because it is just like you're essentially just cell shading the whole time. I mean, if Toby Fox is able to make a game idea with goofy MS Paint doodles, then I can make a model like that. Yeah. I mean, everyone likes pixel art and things like that. Actually, I'll just keep using this brush then. I mean, the plan today was to draw like a cozy kind of getting ready for fall kind of drawing, but I just sat here talking about tea and Hollow Knight. Yeah, there's always something a little charming about kind of messy MS Paint doodles. Can't wait for Halloween. Admittedly, I'm not much of a Halloween person, but because I'm like a baby, and I think like a lot of Halloween things kind of, I don't want to say scare me, but they kind of give me this like uncomfortable feeling. And I think that's just like something deep rooted in my childhood of like me as a kid being scared of like Halloween like really intense Halloween decoration. I don't know if you guys have this in your town. No, I get that. Thank you, Aru. Like, I feel a lot of places, like a lot of neighborhoods and towns and stuff, you always have that one street that goes crazy on their Halloween decorations. Like they're a full, Six Flags, Universal Studios production where the whole street is like one big thing. I definitely had a street like that. Every house would be super decorated, and they would have like, the guy hiding in the corner that jump scares the kids when you're in line for like candy. And then, the guy would run out from the garage and he's got his like fake, really loud, chainsaw thing going on. Yeah, they have the crazy decorations that jump scare you when you walk by. And they have the other thing that it's all jump scares. Like they're like, oh, you're in line and you get your candy, it's finally your time, and then they hand you the bowl with all the candy and it's got like the hand in it that grabs you. Yes, exactly. I mean, I think like a K-pop Demon Hunters group, like cosplay / Halloween costume would be really fun. Oh, speaking of which, my favorite idol group announced like yesterday new tour and album drop, and it's like, please give me tickets. I remember there's a guy who came up behind the bushes with a fake chainsaw and scare the kids. Yeah, so like, I think it would always scare me, so I just... And then, it was also old movies too with like effects. And even now, I'm like, oh, I love looking at practical effects and stuff, but I think it was like Jason and the Argonauts with the stop motion, like the claymation skeletons that have always traumatized me as a kid because they were so scary. And like to this day, I really don't like skeletons. So Dark Souls was a fun thing to get through because there's so many skeletons in Dark Souls, and like kind of these like sunken in, like they're not really zombies, but they're kind of more skeletal than they are, rotting flesh zombies. And Bloodborne 2 was also a thing of just like, oh. Oh, a hornet costume would be really cute. But yeah, so like a lot of just normal kind of, even the cheesy stuff, Halloween stuff would always kind of scare me. I don't really like it, but I like cute Halloween things, That'd be like when Halloween decorations are this. Like a little cute little ghost, and he's got like a bow tie maybe. Like that's good Halloween. This is good Halloween. And then, or like, it's like a black cat going trick-or-treating. That's good Halloween. But my pettiness comes in because I really like Valentine's Day. Because of course I do. It's all pink and hearts and teddy bears and chocolates and flowers. And I'm like, oh, I understand that it's all just capitalism and marketing. I get it. But it's also like, it's nice to have an excuse to just give yourself and your friends and your loved ones little treats. And I think that's cool. But everyone's like, Valentine's Day, so capitalist, but then they'll buy the entire Target Halloween line and be like, wow, Halloween! And it's just like, come on, guys. I like the little cute pumpkins, not the zombies jumping out at you. I mean, I'm the same. But yeah, I think it's the same for me. I just don't like jump scares in general. But I like cute Halloween. I also, I appreciate horror as a genre. I just am a baby, and it's hard for me to like watch movies or play games that are scary, but I appreciate them a lot. And I know I make some of my friends who are more into like horror and horror movies and scary games. Like, I'm like, yeah, I read the Wikipedia for it. It sounds pretty cool. And they're like, no, it's not the same. I'm like, I know, but I can't do it. If I do horror, I could post photos online with the costume because I'm a faceless influencer. Win-win. Yeah, you could just, you know, completely hide your face and it would work. Dress up as a primal ass, but true horror. And I slept over at a friend's house. They would always want to watch horror movies, and I'd go, yeah. And then I'd watch it with my hand up to hide like 80% of the screen. Yeah, for my friends, like all the girlies sleepovers, they'd always want to watch horror movies. I would either like have the big throw pillow over my face, or once I think she wanted to watch The Shining. My I let my friend wear my glasses so that neither of us could really see the screen. Hey, win-win, yeah. I think probably be in the States for Halloween, so I'm like looking a little forward to Halloween because I haven't experienced that in a while, and I really am just in it for the candy. I don't want to be like too committed to this pose as strong if I end up not liking it, so I'm just gonna do really simple kind of planning first. I watched The Ring once with my family and was cracking up when an image of an upside down chair was on screen and was kicked out of their room. Yeah, I feel like a lot of horror too is the kind of thing where at first when you see it, it's like really scary and like freaky, and then your brain registers it, and then it's really funny for some reason. Oddly enough, I never ate my Halloween candy except for a few pieces, so I ended up giving it all to my family or friends. I would always like sort out my candy, and I would like categorize them because I was so cool, right? But like I'd have all these different categories, like, oh, these are candies and these are chocolates, and then I would order them by like how much I like them, or it's like, oh well, these are, my brother really likes these, so like he can have these, and you know, like I would just like pile them and like sort them. Yeah, every night after trick-or-treating, my friends and I would sort out who wanted what. And yeah, you would like trade with your friends. I wanted to watch 2001 Space Odyssey with my family, and I'm now banned from picking out movies. Why? Why would they ban you for that? Because you pick good movie? Like, what is going on there? It's like a whole thing. Yeah. And there's always the house that gave out like full-size candy bars and like full cans of soda for whatever reason. Giant fetus and big black. Yeah, but it's like a classic. It's like a good movie. Like, actually, a really excellent, accidentally big coffee cup. Silence for 2/3 of the movie. Yeah, but it's so. I guess they weren't ready for art. One house owned the local Panda Express that gave out fortune cookies. That sounds awesome. I don't want to think about the arms and the hands right now, so they're just gonna be little lollipop guidelines for now. I just don't understand my generation. I feel like that would be. I mean, if it's your parents, like if you're talking about family, like it would be their generation. What if we watched Paddington 2 instead of Conjuring for Halloween this year? Honestly, yes. The first Paddington was really good, so. Oh yeah, my friends and I have like a online like Discord watch party every now and then, just kind of whenever we're all around, and we all like take turns picking something to watch, and it's my turn and I can't think of anything, guys. I can't let you do that. We're watching Jeopardy. Okay, but to be fair, like group watching Jeopardy is really fun, but I'm the kind of person that really likes to like play the game show. It's really fun when you're watching like Game Changer and stuff, but I don't know, like my husband and I are nerds, so we'll like put on Jeopardy and we'll try to like win. Yeah, I'm not good with like a lot of trivia, but he knows a lot of questions. He can get a lot of them. I like Family Feud better. Family Feud is really funny because it's not... Because I feel like I'm too smart. Like, I don't want to say this in a way that sounds insulting, but like, I feel like I'm too smart for Family Feud, but in the way that I always forget that it's what is the most common answer and not what is the best answer. Because I feel like a lot of times you end up just thinking of like, what's a good trick answer to this question? And that is not what Family Feud is about. Yeah, I'm too smart for those games. That's my go. It's just because like I like riddles, so it's it's always like, oh, you have a lantern, a torch, and some other third thing. What do you light first? The matches, of course. Like I always just think in terms of that for Family Feud of like, oh, what would you? I don't even know. Like I can't even think of like an example question right now, so that I have no place of talking about how smart I am. But it's like it's always that sort of thing is what I'm trying to say. Like I don't think of it, and I always forget that it's like, yeah, what's the most common answer that people will give? And I always think like, what's the coolest, funniest answer you can give? Yeah, naked grandma. It's always the best when those answers are actually on the board, and then Steve Harvey has to like make the face. Could give Allie a different outfit. Or actually, this isn't even what I wanted to draw for this pose. What was I doing? I mean, that still looks cute, so we could probably keep it, but I am, clearly not focused on this drawing. Love the out-of-pocket answers, yeah. Show me quirky answer. Ding! Steve Harvey loses it and falls to his knees. Just gets obliterated. I think last week we both had a bunch of work, like things to get done. So on YouTube there are like 3-hour compilations of just Jeopardy. I put it on thinking that it would be like a fun thing to just kind of have on in the background while we work, but my husband and I both got super distracted, and we would just like sit back in our chairs and play Jeopardy for like an hour and a half straight and be like, oh no, wait, we're supposed to do something. Good answer, good answer, good answer, good answer. Hornet. Name a popular way to cut wood. Sha! He asks like Knight if he wants to steal, and he just looks up at you quietly. I like all the voices for the bugs in Silk Song so far. They're all really fun. Mushka. The fleas are so cute. Okay, yeah, like I said, we're not gonna think about hands too much right now. Adida! Good. Rotate. New PNG tuber, sort of. It's my like gaming PNG tuber model that I made a while ago, but I haven't really had an opportunity to use. But we were talking about like Hollow Knight and Silk Song a lot, so I decided to switch over to it because I was just talking about video games and not really drawing. But now I'm drawing. Because some of the games that I have lined up or planning to do soon are kind of more puzzle gamey or like visual novel-y, so they're not really controller like games. And I feel like I like all the PNG tuber models that I've used. Yeah, she's using her controller like an Etch-a-Sketch. But I'm finding that I've made them all quite specific. So, yeah, like this one has a controller, and I don't have one that's just like sitting at a computer. And like my drawing ones are drawing on a tablet, or they have like a pen in their hand or something. Yeah, Mario Paint controller. One of the reasons I'm like, oh, it would be really nice to have a live 2D like VTuber model is so that I can just have a very generic, like all-purpose model to use. But also for thumbnails, because I've learned that I really don't like to make thumbnails. When all else fails, big head chibi model won't save us. I mean, I literally just use that when I'm like, oh, the others don't fit. I'm just gonna use this one. That's the true, like, all-purpose model. I got a special thing for every single game I play. I made a new model that matches the game I play. Every single one. That's dedication. I mean, even if it's, like you said, like just an MS Paint doodle model, that's still like, you know, that's still a lot. I got like 5 different models. I did want to do that, like, put on the little, like, assets for each game. I think that's a cute idea. I think this angle is a little cuter than this one. Push this one down here. I still like my cute Halloween drawings. I did not think of an outfit or a hairstyle. This was supposed to be like the fall, or like the September alley drawing, by the way. A ponytail or a bun? Have side thing, like... want turtleneck or like a big sweater. I was just thinking of like doing a ponytail or something, or like a bun, but then Like the ears have to be there. It's not Allie without the big meat buns on her head. But actually, if it's a different outfit, we can make them smaller. They don't have to be like really big. They can be more panda-like, I guess. I don't want to get into the ear lore today. The anime mom braid. We can do it on this side. It shows up more. Wow, a cute little hat to cover one of them. Like or a beret. A beret? A little beret. Either we have like one of those berets that like is in the back. Or like one of the, like a cutesy like flopsy one. And then like one ear is out. That's pretty cute. Yeah, that's pretty cute. Or would it be better if it's this side, the other side? Because I'm thinking about balance. If like this might be cuter. I don't know. This one? Yeah, this is fine. I should just be my character designer at this point. Everyone Titus are just the people who dress up Allie. Is the braid from the unwound hair bun? Who knows? We'll keep the mystery going. I was just about to put on glasses. I was gonna say, what do you guys think about glasses? And then you check this. That all looks like it's your idea. Oh. You know, we could jump. A bit more, and then I don't know what kind of glasses yet. I'm also pretty bad at drawing glasses. Can have it so that she's like looking over them, like peeking over the glasses. Or not. That. Feels like I've been going for a long time, but I really haven't. Oops, this ended up looking just like this. It's okay. Should probably start worrying about pants now. Or not. I'll just do that later. Did not plan. Okay, let's do that. Probably like change the canvas size, but the idea was something like that. And then, you know, have a background. And be part of the Alley Cat TCG. I'm trying with a controller, impressive. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. It's I'm just too specific with all my models. But yeah, I was just because I was talking about Silksong for a good while, and so I just switched over because I've never actually used or shown off the model. Because I drew it on stream, but I haven't been able to show off it moving yet. New card drops. Go to your local Alley Mart. Grab yours now. Kitten. Switch over to my OG one. Oh, she's huge. Oopsie. Make it a bit. Thank you. Yeah, I tried to set up a bunch of stuff, like new stuff for the stream last night, and a lot of it is not working today. So, you know, like the on-stream chat is showing, but not any of the messages from Twitch, and the emotes, like even from, well, I don't know, because maybe it's because it's YouTube, and maybe this like chat window thing might be set up for Twitch, so none of the emotes are showing up on the on-stream chat, and I have to like switch my chat view to see any of like the heart reacts and things like that. So it's not like properly set up, but at least I know what I can try to fix after stream today. It's a good sketch brush I got. This is like not a great face sketch because I didn't really worry about any proportions or anything like that because I don't want to be too committed. But it's cute now, so we're just gonna have to figure it out as we go. Okay. Oopsie. I keep knocking my microphone with my tablet pen. Okay. Lately, I've been like, oh, I'm so tired. It's because I've been drawing so much lately, but it's probably more because I played Silk Song until 2 a.m. last night. But I really did finish that Battle 2 clip really, really fast. So I did do a lot of work really, like, in a very small amount of time to get that video done. I'm glad people like it. It seems to be doing well on Twitter, at least. there's a lot of Hollow Stars things going on this month that I need to get things done for, so I'm taking the time now, this weekend, maybe half of next, that I don't have to work on fan art stuff, and I can just draw more alleys. I have an online lecture I must listen to. It's like 40 minutes long, so I don't know if I'll be back in time to catch the end. That's okay. Do your important work. It's okay. I mean, you're always around for the streams and stuff, and I always super appreciate that. But yeah, never feel like you have to come back or have to stay for the whole thing. And there's always the VODs. Godspeed. I'll make this sleep. If anything, now's the time, now that I'm like actually focused on trying. Let's be quiet. Eye placement. Okay. And from here, it's all just making things up. A different outfit, different hairstyle, and all that. Maybe I have human ears showing. Wait, the important part is the mom braid. My mom braid, please protect us from human ears. I mean, I could have them and then have it be tucked behind. But it's almost... like it could go either way. Like we can hide it or not. I just feel like, because we've never shown... I mean, does Allie even have human ears? Is that, like, that's the question. And that's a question I have answers to, but, as I have said quite a few times, my answers are always, like, whatever is convenient or whatever is most fun to draw. Sometimes I just like to have the, like, ears in because I like to have earrings, drawing the earrings and stuff. Maybe we can have it sketched in and then we'll see. You know, if it's like off balance too much or something, then we can take it out. With a much smaller, like, panda ear. What if I want braid or just the regular ponytail? Maybe the braid might be cuter. That requires me to draw braid. I don't want to think about that right now. Eyes are maybe a little too... Hi! Sorry, I'm quiet. Just thinking. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping in. I've been drawing a lot of characters with glasses lately, but it hasn't made me better at drawing them. And I really just Like in the sketch, I really just like make a shape and be like, well, remember to do them later. I don't want to do it now. I think we'll keep hiding the ears. Make it mysterious. Maybe we'll make this part. And I think maybe let's go with a side pony instead of a braid. Or maybe the braid is cute. It feels really French at this. Feels really like the baguette outfit in Claire Obscura, the aggressively French one. Mine is a bit too big. Give me a second. Ah. Let me check something. Okay. I think that wasn't so bad, but oops. I think the idea of like her peeking over the glasses is really cute. Tough with the big eyes and the big glasses. I get it to look great. I don't want them to look like the half moon glasses. mean, it's okay. Like, right now, the approximation of them is a little more important than getting them perfect. This is so different than her usual look. I'm just trying to make sure it still looks like her. Oh, there's still coffee in my cup. That's perfect though, because I need to think about how your hands look when you hold a coffee mug. I think the hands will also probably cover a lot of the mug, so I don't need to worry about the design of it too much. I think I should be looking at her actual reference rather than guessing. I think a cute, like, a bit of a lean in would be kind of cute. I haven't really come up with an outfit for this. And I want it to be a bit small too. guess the like the glasses and the braid and the beret make it look very like pretty and classy, but I think I was thinking of like just a big hoodie or something, like something really comfy. I feel like it doesn't match, but maybe that's okay. Like a sweater, a turtleneck, chunky. Because the sweater can still be chunky and like big without it being like, you know, oversized and poofy. Hi! Hi, Kenneth. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, like it can still have shape that's still kind of big. And it can be like one of those like kind of cable knit sweaters. That's pretty cute. That's the stretch. Can I crunch a little snack? I have a little ASMR for you guys. I don't know, some people don't like crunchy noises. I'll do it like once, and if you guys hate it, let me know. I don't even know if that was audible. I'm just having a little snack. Crunch. That was a good crunch. I'm glad it was a good crunch. I know, I feel like it doesn't do anything for me if it's like a human doing it, but I like watching, you know, the ASMR, like crunch, like food crunching videos if it's an animal, like a pet. Like, if it's like a dog, like a Shiba Inu eating like a crunchy food. I love that. Like, I like that kind of ASMR, but if it's just like a person or like, you know, like they like crinkle the plastic, I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But it's like a turtle eating a carrot. I'm like, yes, yes. My snack is like these little like rice cracker things, essentially. They're very like crunchy, crispy, but I think I got them a while ago, so they're not really stale because they still have that good crunch, but they're not as flavorful. Crunch, crunch. Okay. I will attempt the hands. Actually, maybe look up. Hands holding cup kind of reference, so I'm not completely guessing. Watching humans eat. What's so special? I can do that too. Animals eating. Hell yeah, get fat, get healthy. I mean, I think it's also just because you're looking at like a cute animal, it's like cuter. Or like it's just more healing, I think, when you just watch. Like, I watch a lot of like guinea pigs eating things as like an ASMR, like cute video to just like relax to. You know, like when I finish, when I have to do a bunch of work and I finish and I just like sit back and I just watch like some YouTube short of like guinea pigs eating vegetables or something. It's just so cute. Okay. Sound like a decent reference. Could just do my usual thing and take a picture of myself holding a cup. I think I kind of have the angle wrong. But again, I don't need it to be like exact right now because I'm sort of just still in this little planning phase. I kind of want to take it easy this week because the next week will probably be a lot drawing. Watching caterpillars munching on leaves used to be therapeutic for me, and that sounds like pretty cute. That sounds pretty cute, actually. But yeah, I mean, I like those kinds of videos. watching animals eat. But I get it though, because I feel like it's not just like the eating or like, oh, it's like a cute little caterpillar, but I think it's just because they go through it, you know, like yeah, they're so neat and thorough, like you just kind of watch them complete it. I'm not sure how exactly to like describe it, but I totally get it. Like I think it's kind of the same as like those like power washing or those like cleaning videos where it's like the side of a building or a road and it's like totally one color and then as they start cleaning it and like getting all the spots, it turns a different color. It's kind of like that same feeling of like that satisfying feeling of just kind of watching it be done. Very doughy hands, right? I think they're also a little too separate. But I did it very quickly. So. I guess it's more Power Wash Simulator's audience attention. I mean, I spent a lot of time playing Power Wash. Put this here in case it's good and I want it back. I think I'm not doing like 3D enough. I think these fingers can kind of all be together. And this one and then the thumb can kind of peek out. Yeah, there's something really satisfying about playing Power Wash Simulator, but also like watching those videos. I think it's because it's such a visible progress, you know? Like you can very clearly see your progress. This is not great. The sketch is good enough. And then I'll like shape these better because you know it's supposed to be like a chunky sweater and not a wrinkled sweater. Mug. And then, you know, maybe I'll try a background this time. Like a cafe kind of thing. Like the window in the background. Okay, we can get the sand out of here. And then maybe like leaves, fall colors in the back. FA or stuff in the background. Like good bookshelf. Saying like comfy core buzzwords. Oops, I zoomed in. I accidentally hit the like magnification. Right? I feel like a little bit more detail stuff, and then maybe I'll call it. And then this will be like hair. And this will be the white. And then panda ear. And let's do this just to get some ideas. Too dark. That's dark. I mean, it's fine, but just gonna splash. I'm gonna get like a bit of an idea of color. I won't go crazy, but it's mostly just a visualize, because it's helpful to do it at this stage rather than, you know, get through all the line art and the colors and just be like, that doesn't look good actually. Just really quick fill. Really scribbly. Just get the idea. Because like with hi. Hi, sorry I missed. I was too locked in. So like with this swimsuit, like the summer outfit, we essentially just stuck with the same color palette. Like it was like the pink and black swimsuit. But I kind of don't want to do that for this one. I'm doing okay. I'm a little tired. I did a bunch of drawing over the weekend, and when I finished drawing, I played Silk Song. for hours, and I played until way too late. So I stayed up late, and I'm super sleepy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff to draw this month and things to get done, but I really just want to like do arts and crafts. As in, I like to crochet, but I think crocheting takes a lot of time, and I have not finished some summer projects for my crochet stuff, and they're not like super summery in that they're like, you know, crop tops or whatever, and I can't wear them in the fall, but I want them to be done. But like drawing in video games takes up so much time, and I just want to crochet and do other cute little hobbies. I think maybe like this red, kind of a red sweater is kind of cute. I'll make this a bit darker so it's kind of easier to see, because I always sketch in like colors. So it's easier with like the black. Doing good. Been reading a hidden gem of a manga that suffers from a generic sounding isekai title, but the quality is comparable with free rent. Cool. What is the manga? I haven't read manga in a while. But I've said it before on stream, but the way I am with manga is that I like, even when I don't intend to, I always end up binge reading a lot. So it's like, if I get really into a manga series, I will keep reading until the sun comes up, and that's really bad. I was reincarnated and became a high elf, but I got tired of the slow life after 120 years. I want to say it sounds familiar, but I don't think you're wrong about it has like a pretty generic isekai title, but I might recognize the Japanese title more. I mean, it sounds like, I think that's the thing with isekai, like, especially since there's so many, that, you know, something can have a pretty generic title or even like a generic sound concept, but can still be really good. It's just, you kind of, like, that's the thing, you sort of have to just give them all a chance. Oh, thank you. The thing with a lot of isekais is that they make me want to play D&D, actually. Like, rather than doing, they're all usually based on, like, you get isekai into like an RPG game or like the world, like a fantasy world, but it always makes me think of, like, I always just want to play D&D after, because I'm like, that would be such a fun concept for a character. But getting a group together for D&D is so tough. Even beret could be. Orange is kind of cute. Yellow. The orange and the yellow. I feel orange because there's yellow in the eyes. And then I think I'll probably make the glasses like kind of a gold. I think that would match nicely. And then we could do like more yellowy gold, like accent. Necklace or something. Or maybe like an hair clip. Maybe, I don't know. The main thing that isekai aspect in this was used for was to motivate the protagonist to leave the forest. Isn't really trying to do anything with the knowledge of his past life, and he works from the confines of the new world. I mean, that's pretty. I think that's pretty interesting. Like kind of the reversal on the regular isekai thing of like, oh, because I know this and because I play games, like I know how to do this and this, and then just being like, well, now I'm here. I'm gonna live my nice little fantasy farm life. I'm gonna make the hair like poofier on this side. Yeah, so it's not like based on a like they're not like isekai'd into a game. It's just like they're just isekai'd into like a world. No status menus. Yeah, I feel like only there's been a couple like isekais that I've gone through that kind of do the game concept a little more interestingly, or it actually feels like it's useful to have the things like the menus. Like Log Horizon was really interesting, and what was like Cautious Hero? That one was really fun. I like a lot of I guess comedy or like realism based isekais. I like reverse isekais. Like Hataraku Mail-sama and like Pari Picome. Like I love that kind of story. Of like the fantasy character gets put into the modern world. I think those are really fun. Also like a sort of that sort of like free run story of just some people just outlive the others. Ah, I see. Oh, that seems like it might be even sadder though. Like a beige instead, brown. cute, if I do say so myself. Hmm. I mean, that sounds nice. I might have to check. Read it sometimes on manga text. I mean, I might check it out. Do you know if it has Oh, thank you, Tenet. Is it does it have an anime adaptation yet? I have not been able to keep up with all the seasonal anime. Like, so much comes out every season. I haven't not been able to, I just haven't read manga in a while. I really should read a bit more. I'll probably look for stuff to read soon because probably be traveling a bit. Got some time on all the trains and stuff to read things. The guy that directed Free Run directed Bocchi? Because Bocchi is so good. But Bocchi is so funny. I think, like, it's really heartfelt, but I think the thing that really surprised me about Bocchi was how funny it was. In a good way. Like I love, like, visual comedy like that in anime, so I was like, wow. Because I know, like, the same studio, and I don't know about the staff list, like all the cast and the animators and stuff, but I know, like, the same studio is working on does Kisekoi, like My Dress Up Darling, and I've been watching. I'm a big fan of it, and I've been watching this season week by week, and every episode just, like, seriously surprises me at how good the episodes are. Especially the first couple ones were just so funny. Like, they were just so funny. There was a lot of really good, like, visual humor in the first couple episodes. It was like, wow. Thank you. Doing a fall outfit for my avatar model character, etc. And yeah, I didn't do too much planning, but it's cuter than I thought it was going to be, so I'm very happy. But we're just kind of doing this sketch for now. I don't think I will. I think if I try to push and, like, start doing the line art and stuff, I'm gonna make mistakes and mess up because I'm a little low energy today, so I don't want to push it. But thank you. And thanks for coming in and watching and stuff. Let's see. And check some things. Thanks for all the follows and subs. Let's just say subs. Stuff both on here and Twitch. Thanks, guys. I will take a little break, just get, like, some water and stuff, and probably just chat a bit. Because yeah, I don't want to push. don't want to like force myself into drawing some stuff if I'm not too focused. I think because I think I'll end up making mistakes. That happened to me like the last week or the week before. I was working on something on stream and I liked it, and then I finished stream and I went back to work on it, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of mistakes on this. And I think it was just because I wanted to finish something like while I was still live. But yeah, I'll be right back. Feel free to keep chatting and stuff. I'll leave it. I won't put up my BRB screen because my BRB screen has no music on it, and I'll just keep it here because like the music is playing. It's nice. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I left my water bottle on the counter. I'll be right back again. Okay, now for real, I'm back. I have my water and everything. Yeah, I mean, there are some series that will start off as a light novel, and then they'll get a manga adaptation, and then we'll get an anime adaptation, and the anime adaptation kind of takes from both, or one or the other, or, you know, does its own thing. But, yeah, okay, so I think I know how to step back, but I will probably wrap it up here because I don't want to go on for too long today, and I do want to do other streams this week. I'll probably take it a bit easier this week. And I don't really know what that entails because today was actually a pretty chill stream. I think it was mostly chatting and then some productive drawing. But I think this week I'd want to do maybe some puzzle games or kind of something more visual novel-y, like reading, and we can go through it together. But yeah. I'm just checking some stuff on my end. Yeah, I've got a couple. I have like a couple visual novels on my list that I've just haven't started because, visual novels are quite long and like you're just sitting there reading. But I think maybe it might be fun on stream just to like go through it with you guys. But also, I've got some on my list that are like quite popular, like Umineko, and then I have some that are a little less known, like stuff that came out not too long ago, and ones that are like kind of like Coffee Talk is on my list. It's more visual novel-y, like there's more reading, but it's also got like some gameplay elements, kind of like Valhalla. So I think maybe that might be a fun thing. Audiobook stream, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of worried, like, oh, I mean, it's just gonna be reading and it'll just be me going through it, sitting there reading. So I was like, oh, I don't know, that might not be fun. But I've had some people be like, no, I think a visual novel stream sounds fun. Like, oh, I like them. I just, I don't know which ones to, like, I'm interested in. So it'd be cool to see someone do it. So I don't know, maybe we'll give it a try. I'm sorry, I'm Googling things now. Oh. I've got a couple on my list. But yeah, I'll go through it. I'll see. Yeah, audiobook stream. And then some other like short puzzle games, like ones that aren't super narrative, but it's just like, here's a puzzle, go. I don't know. I'm still like wishy-washy with my like schedules. I mean, last night when I was like thinking of my streams for the week, last night I was gonna be like, okay, tomorrow we'll do a puzzle game stream, and then I just changed my mind. But because I was kind of tired and I felt like I just wanted to draw more. Sippy. Because what else? Just going through plans and stuff. Might do some more drawing this week too. I'm trying to space things out because I'm going to progress. You have to fail to open new paths, and if you ever have trouble, there's a guide for it on Steam. I mean, I think I don't want to say that's like common, but a lot of like visual novel mechanics are kind of like go through the roots and see what works and what doesn't. And I think like for me, that kind of classic idea is like in Fate Stay Night, where you kind of have to choose the idea or like the choice that seems the worst, because that's the one that'll work. I mean, that's not like the rule or the thing that it's designed around, but it's like you'll get to a choice and you're like, there's no way that'll work. Right, but what was I saying? Because this month, like later in the month, we've got a lot of Oshi birthdays that I have to draw fan art for, so I think we'll be doing a lot of drawing and fan art in the next week or so. And then we're already in the second week of September. And then once October rolls around, we'll probably be doing early things like probably be doing a Halloween outfit, like drawing early on. And I have other things like commissions to work on. How's everyone doing? I'm doing good. I'm tired. I'm actually like starting to wrap up stream, but I mean, thanks for coming in. Yeah, we're doing wrap up, and then I'm just like slow. I'm like so tired. Thank you. I love your art. I'll try to catch more streams to work along with. Oh, thank you. I mean, it's cool. I like when people tell me that they like co-work with my streams. Don't worry, it's my special ability to catch things the wrong time. I always like feel bad though, because someone will come in and be like, "Hey, caught your stream," and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm ending." I know time zones are really pesky because I know I start really late for some people, and then I start kind of just at the right time for other people. So I just kind of want to get something good, like just somewhere in the middle. It happens IRL as well. Ooh. Oh. But yeah, I mean, I think that's another reason why I think maybe like a visual novel stream would be fun, because it would really it would be like listening to an audiobook while you work, right? I'll probably come back for another stream. My sleep schedule is all over the place. I know that feeling. And I've been playing Silk Song, so my sleep schedule is getting worse. I too share that superpower, but my schedule is flip-floppy too, so that's on me. Yeah, I'm the type that always says, like, I'm gonna fix my sleep schedule. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight, and then I, you know, it's not even like, oh, I end up playing video games for, like, 2 more hours than I should, and I go to bed at 2 a.m. It's even like, I'll do something relaxing to try to get me, like, to, you know, chill before I go to bed and, like, get relaxed. So I'll do something like, I'll plan my next day, or like I'll write in my journal, or I'll like crochet, or do something like just watch TV, like something comfy and cozy, and then I end up doing that for like another hour and it doesn't work. But I understand the sleep schedule pain. But I mean, thank you. It was fun having you guys in chat and chatting. I'd love to see you guys again. And thanks for liking my art. And I'm glad that I'm fun to work along too. I'm always like bad with stream wrap-ups because I always think I'm forgetting something and I don't want to end it without trying to remember what I forgot. And now I'm too busy snacking. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll probably finish this illustration. Oh, Otter, you came back. I'm like wrapping up stream now. You remind me I need to draw more stars. There's a lot going on this month for all of them, so it's a good opportunity to draw some stars, some hollow stars if you want. So my Oshi's birthday, Roberu, is later in the in September. I think it's my calendar is over there. I come back to the Sistine Chapel. Wow. Thank you. That's a sketch. Like, I just put in the colors because I wanted to plan out the colors first, and I think these look okay. I may or may not use them as a new PFP. This drawing is cute, but I forgot to ask, did you guys establish what Allie is sipping here? Didn't establish. I'm thinking coffee, or like a mocha, some kind of warm, maybe like a pumpkin spice sort of thing because it's fall. Haven't established, but just some warm fall drink. Gamer juice, yeah, subs. G Fuel or whatever that one that everyone has is. Um, I want coffee. I mean, I started the stream and I planned to already draw like Allie drinking coffee, but then we ended up talking about tea and coffee for a while, so it sort of worked out really well. But it's 9 p.m. Yeah, maybe coffee is not a good idea at 9 p.m. And I mean, we talked about this on stream earlier in stream 2 that like it always feels like tea is like the better nighttime drink, and like tea is like a nice nighttime or like evening cool down drink, but it's got caffeine, so it's like equally as bad. Funny thing is, pumpkin spice has no spices in it, but it's still like nice. I'm not like huge on pumpkin spice, but I think like we just said that it has no spice in it, but like quote unquote like spice drinks always are nice. I need the caffeine right now. I hope your lecture went well. What else? We're talking about Hollow Stars for a second. Bruce's birthday is also this month, and then there's the Japanese Hollow Stars event, and then the English Hollow Stars concert is also later this month. So there's a lot going on, a lot that I need to draw for. I think me and some other like Hollow Stars fan friends are talking about like we are all so busy and we need to draw so much. I have a new tea bag. All right. Will it be stronger or weaker this time? I love Betsy, Ruse, and Shinri. Yeah, I love them all. I'm sort of... I'm not, like, mad, but it is something that, like, Roberu and Ruse's birthdays are so close to each other, because I have to, like, I gotta pull something together. Hopefully stronger. And then, yeah, I just did the thing for Battle 2. And I am, like, I'm impressed with myself that I managed to finish that in such a short amount of time. I am also gonna miss Battle 2. He was my favorite, so... like, I had to do something for him. Yeah, I really enjoy Battle 2 content. But yeah, I'm like, I just finished that huge like Battle 2 thing, and then I'm using this week to not draw stars, like, because next week I'll probably be doing Roberu first, and then finish that, and then jump into Ruse, but then I might try to do something for the concert. I don't know. Hi, Allie. I tried rating you here, but it makes sense if it's mostly YouTube. I mean, we have some people on Twitch. It's not like I don't have anyone on Twitch, but right now, like, my OBS, like, today my OBS has been really weird. And it hasn't been showing me Twitch stuff, like my OBS. And I will try to figure it out after stream, but it's like, I kind of have to manually look at things to check if, like, certain Twitch things, so, it's okay. But thank you, I appreciate the thought. Oh, I have incoming range disabled? I mean, that would explain it. At least that is a clear explanation. I will turn them on for next stream. But thank you! I've never been potentially rated before. I am also snacking. Yeah, it's difficult because sometimes like YouTube will be a lot, like, usually YouTube is a lot more active, but I mean, like, today Twitch was pretty active, so I can never guess. Oh no! I gave my peeps a nice preamble about you and then proof I can't do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I will make sure to... Oh, thank you. I will make sure to turn on rates for next stream. That's very sweet of you. Also, I like your beret. Thank you. Oh, I feel bad now. I like straight up like just didn't know that I had them disabled. I didn't know that was a thing you could like. Maybe I did it when I first like signed up for Twitch or something. Like I don't remember setting it, but thanks for letting me know. You don't know what you didn't know, so all good. I mean, I'm also like admittedly very new to how Twitch works. Like as a streamer, I sort of understand how it works as like a viewer when you're watching someone on Twitch, but not how it works when you're like the one streaming on Twitch. Hi. This is also like supposed to be the wrap-up part of the stream, but now I'm just chatting more. Also kind of makes sense to me. Like if you didn't know that as a new streamer, you can be potentially like hate rated. Yeah. I have heard tell of those things like hate rating and like all the troll trains and stuff, but yeah, I think it's just recommended to have it off until you make a like, you know, Twitch friends or whatever. In the end, it always goes back to Azatsu. It does. Yeah. But that's cool too. It's fine. I like to chat. But I also back because I'm like, okay, time to wrap up, and I feel like I keep you guys here for another hour. Oh. Me too, I love chat. How was the checklist? I didn't make the checklist today. Let's do that now. Let's okay, I might have to actually have things on this checklist today because there was so much scuff in the beginning. You guys weren't here at the like when stream started. I couldn't even get stream to start because my OBS was like stuck on the like starting live, like starting stream screen, and like none of the buttons were working. It was like so scuffed. I have no idea what happened. Keep us here. It feels like we're keeping you here. Well, it's like a mutual relationship. We are both holding power here. Let's do this. And let's use like a fun brush to write today's checklist. Where are all my fun brushes? Okay, actually, this was a stupid idea. Really living life on the edge here. Okay. I'm gonna shade my box because it's not a checkbox if it's not shaded. Yeah, it's fun to chat, and then I feel like not as like too focused onto my drawings. And it helps like think and like with the productivity of like, well, I'm not being this particular with my boxes. It's just because I'm talking at the same time. I just want to do something. I'm like antsy. Yeah, like being able to chat, like, even while I'm drawing. It helps me kind of digest what I'm drawing. And I'm not going so fast so I can actually look. Doubt. Yeah, I mean, I am a little picky with the way my things look. Oh, I do need to, I do want to show you guys, like, my journal, my super intense journal at one point, but it's like, as soon as I went to take the picture, I was like, I kind of want to put more stickers on the cover. I need to, like, arrange the cover a bit more, so I will get that up. But I can't help unless that particular checkbox looks really clickable. I mean, kinda. When you guys, like, check boxes, do you do this? Or do you do this? Or do you, like, fill it in? Or do you do an actual check? So I'll do a lot of, like, checkbox lists in my, like, planner and stuff. And I would usually just do this, but lately I've just been filling them in with, like, a cute color or something. I do an actual check. I do an X. I do an actual check because it makes me feel cooler. I mean, I get it, right? Like, it kind of feels like you're, like, the motion of doing a check makes it feel, like, complete, right? Do a check mark. Like, yeah, I would usually just cross out, but yeah, lately I've been, because I have a lot of pens and highlighters and stuff, and I like fill in the box. Can we make a personality test about this? Just to say about me, a Myers-Briggs adjacent. An actual Myers-Briggs. Actual check, because when else are you going to be able to do that? I knew a guy who used to circle their check boxes? What? Like the whole thing, or like you put a circle in it? Criminal behavior. That is like, what? Putting the round, like peg in the square hole. Lock that guy up. Look at how, like, intense we are reacting to this. Like, this is bad. Wild, right? Like, that is just... Would you, like, circle it, or, like... The only reason I can think of to ever do this is to be like, you know, you didn't complete this yet, so, like, pay attention to this one. But, like, that's still, like, this alien, disgusting, gross, awful, shame. Yeah, then don't check it off. I was gonna make a let's psychoanalyze each other based on how we fill in checkboxes joke, but he showed me his planner once and I couldn't bear to look at it. Right? It's like, oh, okay, like, yeah, checks are fine, tick marks are fine, X's are fine, circles, get this guy out of here. Michael Scott moment. That is... Right? Right? Like, circling the checkbox means you haven't done the thing and you're reminding yourself to do the thing. But circling the checkbox to show that you've completed it is not normal, I think. See above. Well, initials, I think initials aren't so bad because I think that's not something you need to do if it's just like your own personal planner or your own personal like to-do list, but I can understand if it's like a work thing or like a group thing because it's like it shows who's done it, or like, you know, you write your initials at the end of like whatever this thing is. Alley cat. But like I don't think like this is so bad if it's like a group thing. But you know, if it's just like my own planner, like I wouldn't. I would think like writing a letter in that box would mean something. Yeah, let's circle back to that. Around the box. Around the box. That's... Yeah, around the box is definitely... This is not done yet, right? Around the box. Like, say this was your grocery list? That's crazy. He used to put tick marks on his Scantrons. They literally tell you not to do that in the instructions of a Scantron test. Yeah, teachers got real mad at him for that. Yeah, because you can't do that. Like, your answers won't get read. Oh, please explain Scantrons to non-American. They're like multiple choice, like fill in, like answer sheet kind of thing. So like, you know, if this is question 1, you get like A, B, C, D, and then you're supposed to color the bubble in. So it's like you have to use a number 2 pencil or like whatever. So like if the answer was B, then you take your pencil and you fill that in. Yeah, and they're very specific about it. Like, so you have to use a number 2 pencil because, so it's like a whole answer sheet, and they feed it into a machine, and the machine scans like where your bubbles are, and yeah, they scan it in to check your answer. So it's like, you know, you're like feeding a ticket into a machine, and so you kind of have to fill it in like exactly to the edges. And so these would be used for standardized tests often. So like, for example, like a college entrance exam sort of thing, or like a test that would get scored that you would submit to like apply for college, and they want to see your test scores and stuff. Great for testing like hundreds of kids. Yeah. So it'd be used for like standardized tests. So, when like the entire grade takes the test, they don't need to like, it's not like one teacher goes through every single answer. They're just taking the sheet and just filling it in. But sometimes it would be like these bubbles, and sometimes it would be like these really thin like boxes, like lines like this, and so you would need to fill in like this, like the whole box, because like it's a machine that's looking for these, like they're reading for like where the graphite is on the sheet essentially. And so if you fill it in like this, like you don't fill it in all the way, the machine might not pick up that you put that in. So like teachers are really like, they'll get really strict about like, you have to fill in the whole box, you have to fill in the whole bubble, because yeah, if you just did this, it might not get picked up on the machine. Or like there's like on all the instructions for this test, there's just a whole bunch of examples of what you shouldn't be doing. Like you can't do this, like you can't do this, you can't just do this, because yeah, they might mess up the machine, or like the reading, or like your answers might not get counted. I hope that makes sense. We call them Scantrons because I don't know if the machine is actually called the Scantron, or if it's like the company that you know, does the scanning, but we would just call them like Scantron tests. Yes, and then some of them make you fill in like the actual line of the circle or the box or whatever. Oh, Jisan. I just got back. I wasn't able to be on stream. I wanted to say at least I love the new outfit. Thank you! I've never taken entrance exams. I just signed up for school and got accepted. I mean, I've taken entrance exams and they're a pain because at least the ones I've taken, like, they don't really seem that they're testing for like high scores. It's like high scores and creativity and stuff. So it's like, I don't know how you're gonna dodge that. I'm just gonna do this the best I can. I hated the boxes because I was always so uncertain if I was actually in the box or not, right? Because they're not even boxes, they're like brackets. Or like they'd be like this thin. Consider circle the circle. Yeah, like it's probably just the generic trademark kind of thing. Good checklist. This is a Scantron sheet. Yeah, and he was doing tick marks. That's wild because they really are like teachers are really quite serious about filling in the boxes correctly. I went back to school and it's low-key not as bad as I remember. So I'm like I'm old. I'm like an adult and I haven't been to school in a while because I finished school. But, I wonder how it is for you guys because I do not have to go to school in the age of like ChatGPT and hearing stories, because I have friends that are teachers and hearing stories about it sounds like actual hell, maybe. I'm an adult as well. I can rent a car, but I mean, like, you know what I mean. That's good to know. Like I'm not in like college classes or whatever, but and I mean, I guess going to school doesn't mean that you're like just a student. I mean, yeah, I just said I have friends that are like teachers and stuff, but I mean, just having to like check for learning is hard but fun. Always something new. And you know, it always depends. Like if you have a really good teacher and stuff, like school is fun if you have like a great teacher and you like what you're learning and they're like good at teaching. I think something I've figured out when like as I got older is that like most things are fun to learn. It's like if it's just presented to you badly, it becomes awful. Like when I was in school, I used to think, like, oh, I'm just not a math person. Math is so hard. Math is so confusing. I'll never get it. And then like as soon as I like, you know, went to college and had like different professors, or you know, I was just like learning weird little math things on YouTube, I was like, oh, that's so fun and interesting. But it's like, yeah, it's just because like it was presented to me differently. I use AI as a helping tool and not as the answer. The issue is people that use it as an answer. Yeah, and like just kind of like writing writing essays using ChatGPT. I've also like heard good stories about, you know, students being like, oh, well, I've heard of the story of like where the students were the ones who were like suggesting, oh, we should do tests that have like a written portion so that, you know, no one can cheat on it, because like I think it affects the students too, right? Like if somebody in your class is just using ChatGPT and like cheating it, like it hurts like the people who are putting in the effort and stuff like that. Some of my professors are great, especially my Japanese professor. I love that guy. I firmly believe math is for everyone. Yeah, I think like math is really interesting and fun and useful, but it is a difficult thing, I think, to kind of introduce and make fun for some people. Validating things. Chem, on the other hand, yeah, chem was really hard for me. I had a good chem professor, but chem was very hard to wrap my head around. Math online is the worst. But I don't want to like judge you too hard, but like Grammarly can be a little like, I think in the same vein as like ChatGPT, when it can give you some like just incorrect stuff. So you should always, proofread your stuff anyway. The YouTube math pipeline. Why didn't I learn calculus in school? This would be really useful to understand all the videos. I really like the red pen, black pen, red pen. I really like that. That one's really fun to watch. Yeah, I think like if you're double checking if you're using your, because like, we don't get angry at using spell check, but I think it's also because, you're still doing the work. Like, I've seen people compare AI to like, oh, well, you're not doing like math by hand, you're using a calculator. What's the difference? And the difference is that you have to understand what you're doing before you put something into a calculator. You don't tell the calculator, hey, like, calculate this for me. Like, you're telling the calculator the numbers. You're not just like asking it to pay your taxes or whatever. There's a point when physics tells you physics math is different from math. Use ChatGPT to explain things that have been badly explained to me before. Well, I think it's a matter of you have to be aware of the fact that it can still give you wrong answers, and that like, so nowadays when you Google things, you get like a Google AI summary thing at the top, and I read that, and I don't think it's wrong for people to read that, but like, it's always like, okay, well, I Googled it and this is the AI thing, but the reason we say that is because we know it can be wrong, right? I mean, it's the same as like, oh, I Googled my symptoms and it says this, but it's probably not that. And it's kind of like that same vein of just like, I don't think it's particularly like wrong, but you have to be aware that like, just because it came out of ChatGPT doesn't mean it's right. The danger of generative AI is that the answers look correct. They're in the form of correct answers, so we're more likely to believe it regardless of whether it's true. Yeah. Remember glue on pizza? Okay, I'm gonna at least, I'm like not putting it on this checklist for chatting. I'm gonna at least put my art up so people coming in can know that I'm not just... No, the problem with generative AI bots is that you have to know what they explain to you beforehand, otherwise you can't trust it. ChatGPT is not to be seen as infallible just because ChatGPT told you doesn't mean it's true. Thanks for the insight, Allie. It was nice to hear it. I know you mean it like sincerely, but it always sounds a little sarcastic. Pretty sure I saw people use Google Gemini to code and the AI genuinely started crashing out in the middle of the code, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know much of anything about coding, to be honest, but I know people that do, and I have heard from them that AI tends to cause more problems than fix them, and so it ends up, like, even when it does kind of work nicely, it ends up costing them more time than if they were to do it themselves, because like, if you understand it and you can do it yourself, you can kind of just, just bang it out, but you have to like give AI all these instructions to do it rather than just do it yourself. So it's kind of like it feels like you're training a new employee rather than just, oh, this is something I can do by myself. If Google Gemini fails you, it will apologize and delete itself. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's not your fault. I was like, oh. I've actually seen the Google AI summary mix up unrelated stuff a number of times already. And yeah, I'm like, I've gotten ones where I'll like Google just a question or just something that I'm looking for an answer for, and then the Google AI summary gives me like the answer to a different but similar question. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Thank you. There's lossy compression algorithms. Like if all the internet was turned into the JPEG and the artifacts are 20 miles wide. But I mean, yeah, back to the original point, I think I didn't have to go to school or take classes in the AI age, and I think, yeah, I just wouldn't know how to navigate it. At the same time, it's getting kind of crazy because some videos and like speech, like AI voices, are starting to sound pretty realistic. And I don't know, it's kind of, it's worrying, I think. But anyway. Graduated too early to actually use it, but graduated too late to be accused of using it. Oh man, that sucks. That actually, like, kind of sucks. Yeah, I think I'm in the middle right now. It's really, sad. I think because some people will jump really fast into accusing people of using AI, and you know, I don't like when people use AI, but I'm also like, I think we should be sure of it, or you know, at least we can question. But I can't imagine it feels good to work on something like with all of your own effort and then have someone point at it and be like, AI slop, and it's like, no. Yeah, like it's all like it becomes really witch hunty. It's horrifying. We're in a really shitty cyberpunk prequel. I think we are. I've seen so many good artists delete accounts over false accusations. I mean, I don't think I will be accused because I think I have like, I don't know if I'm like that good, but I have a very like cell shady kind of like cartoony little art style, and but like being able to do streams and stuff, it's like, well, what? I don't know. There's nothing to accuse me over. Yeah, I mean, I think. Just to get into it, like we're just getting into it. I think there's a lot of, I mean, I do think that there's a lot of good that AI can do, but I think we are not using it for those reasons because that stuff is not glamorous and interesting. Like, I think it's just, okay, how can we make thing fast? Accuse you of drawing Robedu too cute, maybe. If someone takes your art, I will fight them. Thank you. Yeah. It's kind of like we're just kind of like stuck with it. I feel like, yeah, you know, it's we could be using it for more useful, like actually useful and good things, but it is we are in this hellscape of stealing people's art and training it to make fake versions of their art. They were using chat AI as a chat partner. Like, I also try not to be too judgmental because I know it's kind of just working our way into our lives. And, like, sometimes I'll have, like, a family member, like, my grandma will send me something and it's, like, clearly made with AI. And I'm like, this has made my grandma happy. I'm not gonna be angry about it. But I also, like, ugh. Yeah, neural networks and specific AIs have specific tasks. Um, yeah, like I do think there are things, and then we can still use like a lot of generative AI. I think a lot of the problem is like there's just no consent. Like it's a lot of just scraping artists and people's voices and things like that without their permission. I get it. Anyway, gotta go, Allie. Have fun with your stream. Thank you so much, and thanks for trying to raid to me. I really appreciate it. I'll try to have it open for next stream. But yeah. I totally lost what I was talking about. But yeah, because there is not that consent. It's bad, but I think like if it was a thing of I think it was like Square Enix or something that had a thing where they had they trained off their own work of like timings and stuff so that they could have like a program like run like the lip syncings for their cutscenes, so that the animators didn't have to sit there and do like animate mouth flaps for cutscenes. And I'm like, that is awesome. That sounds good because like, you're working off your own work. Like people aren't losing their jobs. They are they're like the AI is doing the boring, awful part of their jobs so they can spend more time doing the cool, fun part of their jobs. I think that is cool. But like, yeah, it's because. Yeah, I mean, you guys get it. I don't really need to explain this to you. Yeah, like, deepfake stuff is really terrifying. I'm surprised people aren't moving faster to, like, come up with laws and stuff about this. And yeah, it's all, like, how we use tools and stuff, right? Because, yeah, as I said, I think there's a lot of good it can do, but I think we're not really focused on that kind of stuff. We're focused on making the Ghibli filter. Is this drawing going to be available to the public? Yes, when I finish it. I do plan on like doing the line art and the nice coloring and stuff. Now AI generated things have that yellow glow to them. Yeah. My mom would send us family photos with a Ghibli filter, and when that was big, and I had to grit my teeth and bear it. Mouth flapping detection seems like it would still be doable with a small data set like that, yeah. And then even if it's, like, not perfect, like, that still saves a lot of time to, like, you go over it and then you can fix whatever is not great, but, right, it's like, I hate, like, doing lip syncs and mouth flaps and stuff is really annoying. So anything that I think will save time for artists on that will probably be welcomed. But... Alright. AI hands. Oh! Actually, this drawing and being asked if it will be released to the public reminded me. I was gonna do like a formal post about this, but I felt kind of bad because there was nothing on it. But if you check the video description on YouTube, I have a coffee link. It's open and it should be up. Sorry, I don't think it's on Twitch. And I haven't posted on YouTube yet, because, like, yeah, it's like I said, oh, thank you. And I said, I kind of felt bad about posting it, making a big post, because I had nothing on it, or, like, I didn't really have, like, I wasn't, like, offering anything, like, a shop, or, like, commissions or anything, so it felt kind of, like, bad. for it to be really bare bones, but I will like tell you guys, and then I don't know, maybe I'll make a post. If not now, like definitely soon. But in the YouTube link, YouTube description, there is I'm pointing like in real life, like I'm pointing down in real life, like you guys can see me. In the YouTube description, there is a coffee link. So if you do want to like send me financial supports or tips, you can do that. And then you also, of course, don't have to and don't feel obligated to. If you didn't know, the subscribe button is also there, and the like button, and the bell. Thank you. You guys promote me better than I do. But it is there, and like quite honestly, I think like alerts are also set up, but I don't even know if they work because nothing new that I've added today for today's stream works as intended. Like these chat bubbles are here and I like them, but they should be showing Twitch and they aren't showing Twitch. Checklist. I made checklist item. Right, okay, let's actually do this. I do need to like fix all the stream. Because yeah, like, so the beginning of the stream, sorry, I just need to check something. Stream just didn't want to start. So I need to see what happened there. Twitch chat is not on screen. Actually, no, it's all just... Yeah, I'll just fix everything. Oh! Thank you! Wow, wow! Hey, look, it works! I may donate when I save up some more. Thank you so much. That's like... I did not expect that. But... Hey, the alerts work, guys! Thank you. Yeah, so there it shows up on stream. There's a little alert and there's a little sound, and the chat will say. That's cool. Thank you. Sometimes I have people come in on Twitch and they chat on Twitch. Before I was like, we don't really need it, but I don't really want to leave them out. And yeah, I'd like them to be seen too. And I do read out their comments anyway. Same with YouTube, but if I can get it to work, I would like to have it working on stream. But right, yeah, let's just like fix everything. That should be a nice easy thing to do. But seriously, thank you for the little tip. I super appreciate it. I didn't expect it to be today or now, but I'll read your message later because I guess the messages don't show up, but I'll read it. And also don't feel like you have to. That's what I wanted to avoid from posting the link too soon. Don't feel like obligated to, focus on yourselves first. If you save up and you want to, like, by all means, I would super appreciate it, but like, you don't need to, you don't have to. Okay, I am so sorry. I honestly don't know what happened, because even when when I muted my mic to stop it, but I could still hear like the static in my headphones. Awkward, yeah. And I literally just unplugged my mic and plugged it back in, and it's not that anymore, and I don't know what happened, and I'm so sorry, because it was really loud, and I thought it was something that I thought like something was playing in my internet or something, but I don't know what that was. Like, I don't know if something unplugged itself, but it was really loud. I'm really sorry. Yeah, today is I don't know what's going on today's stream. It is so cursed. Okay. Let me I said like an hour ago I was wrapping up, and then we started talking about AI, and my microphone exploded. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, Twitch. I was I should give a scuff to someone. Yeah, I was just typing in the YouTube chat too, because I kind of panicked, and I was realizing I should have just wrote it on the screen, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. Okay. So we'll fix everything, and then we'll like finish. The fall, autumn, whatever. You guys say autumn or do you say fall? Oops. How many different ways of writing can I do in one line? Everything's cursed to start. I wasn't able to be here. Okay, but you made it up with like actually giving me money, so make sure to circle the checkbox so I remember. I say fall because my vernacular is that of a 6-year-old. I say fall when I'm being casual. I say autumn when I'm trying to sound fancy. Autumn because when else are you gonna use the word? I wasn't really lost in thought, I was just eating. I'll be playing Silk Song, just hopefully not until 2:30 a.m. today. Let's do some. I want to do some games this week. Probably do a puzzle game, at least one, because I think that's like nice and chill, and then we can also just chat in between it, which is very nice. What do you know? Like, yeah, maybe we'll do like a visual novel kind of thing this week. So we'll do like games. And oh, I need to show you guys all my stationery. I'm not it's not burnout, because I think burnout is like a serious term, but I am just like tired from how much drawing I've been doing recently. So I want to like fit some games in between and like on stream too, so I have like some break from drawing a bunch. Because this is really, really cute, and I don't want to like rush through it. Also, remember to save your files, everyone. Everyone that's working right now, save your files. You're telling me I shouldn't be paying for this peak right now? Okay, yeah. Now I'm like at in the part where I just start like spiraling and repeating myself. Yeah, but save anyway, because Clip Studio, I have it set for autosaves, but I think mine is set to like every 15 minutes, so if it crashes on that first minute, or like, you know, the 14th minute, like recently that happened to me. I think like last week, my Clip Studio Paint crashed because I just had like huge files open. And I was like, it's fine, I have autosave, and I opened, and like I literally lost 15 minutes, which when you're focused, 15 minutes is a lot of stuff. So wasn't too happy about that, but yeah, just hit save your files. Oh right. I actually need to emoji on chat because emojis aren't working on chat. Or like it might just be like the YouTube emojis aren't showing up. I don't know what's going on. Procreate has crashed a couple times, and each time it has saved literally the last stroke I made. That is amazing. I should try Procreate. But I've spent money on Clip Studio EX, so and yeah, we'll be doing a lot of drawing this month anyway, so I think it'll be, yeah. The chat is also like, there's like a couple seconds delay. Yeah, so, oh, okay. I mean, that, I guess, maybe confirms it. So the regular emoji seem to work, and then the, like, YouTube-specific ones seem to not work. Remember, kids, circle your checkboxes and pick your Scantron. Okay. I am actually getting hungry. So, I think we're surprisingly productive and chatty this stream. And thanks again for the tip, Jisan. And I think I will probably just stream again tomorrow. I might do a game tomorrow. I'll pick one. And I think it'll be a nice, same as before when we did Squeak Cross, it'll be a nice, like, puzzle game. Maybe I will teach you how to play it, and then, or we'll go through it together, because I don't know what I'll pick yet. And we'll get some nice chatting time in between that, and it'll be like a nice chill stream, probably for tomorrow. And then I plan to do at least one more, maybe another drawing, maybe another game. I don't know. Also, that reminds me, I think the first time you guys asked me, like, oh, what's the Oshi mark? I think I accidentally sent the wrong flower emoji, because I meant it was supposed to be like the cherry blossom, like the pink cherry blossom one, but I sent this one, the white, like, flower one. But I think, like, we're just gonna stick with it because it works. Like, it's all good. But yeah. Yeah, I think I meant for that one, this, like, cherry blossom one. But it's all good. I don't really mind either way. Like, if you guys want to stick with the white flower, like, let me know, and I'll stick with that. And if you guys like the little pink one better, because I think I did the pink one for the color pink rather than just, like, it's supposed to be like a cherry blossom. So, like, whatever. I'm not too picky. Adding both on my bio right now. Like, I didn't come up with, like, Chatatouille and all these things. Like, they're just organically happening. Oh, like, all the flowers are pretty, right? Like, I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, I kind of, like, I don't really mind the white one, but the pink one is also fine. But that was just a little side note. And yeah, coffee link in the description. I can read this in my head, but I cannot read it with my mouth. Oh no, that's really good. Oh, that's good. We're all us people that have some Japanese knowledge are like, oh, that's good. Okay, yeah, I guess we're going. Yeah, okay. yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Arigatou gozaimashita. And otsukare. There's all these allie puns that we're making up. That's good, right? Like, we're all like, yeah! See, I am not doing any of the work. You guys are just giving me these. You guys are just handing me these gold phrases. The goat is good. Okay. I need to eat food. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Otsukare sama deshita. Bye, guys. Arigatou gozaimashita. Bye bye. Mata ne.